All right, welcome back to Writing Your Personal Narrative, Day 2. Yesterday, you brainstormed some possibilities for your writing. You even wrote a couple sentences about each possible thing you wanted to write about. Today, we're going to consider the 3 topics that you wrote about yesterday, and you're going to decide which one you wanted to write about. This was your homework last night, so this should be the easy part. I am going to write about... Let's see, it says, consider the above 3 topics. Which one do you want to write about? Go to the next sections to elaborate on the event. I will write about, I'm simply going to write Easter with, and my friend's last name is Council. So Easter with the Councils. That's what I'm going to write about. And I'm going to click next. So describe the setting. When and where did this take place? How old was I? Why is the setting significant? Easter festivities, always take place at my house here in North Carolina. We started our traditions. This is a little bit crazy, but now 21 years ago. We still try to keep up our Easter plans each year. This family coming to my house makes Easter my favorite holiday of all. That's my setting, my house in North Carolina, with my friends every Easter. I didn't tell you how old I was. But if it started 21 years ago, I was really young. I'm going to click next. Describe the other people, there's a gnat in here. Describe the other people who will make an appearance in your narrative. Name a characteristic or physical description for each person, okay? So, and you have to include yourself. So the people who were involved in my Easter stories are Kim, my best friend, and a characteristic. And, what could I say about my friend Kim? And one of the funniest people I know. Then I also have her husband Ruben, who is her husband, and let's see, he is a runner and a cyclist, and he plays a wicked flute. Their daughter Rachel is my goddaughter. Not my daughter, but my goddaughter. Who is funny and, sorry y'all, it's not that I can't spell apparently, I just can't type. There we go. She is funny and silly, even though now she's 21, she's still silly, and she loves to play. We just play games all the time. And then me, and I'm at my very best when I'm with these people. They make me better. Okay. I may include Miss Mays and her family because they often join us for our Easter festivities. So I'm going to put them here, and if I decide I'm going to use them, I'm going to come back and add some more interesting facts. Okay? And then I'm going to choose next. So this is the part where you're going to say what took place. Briefly state each event in the order that it happened. So I'm going to talk about an Easter egg hunt that we did and we do every single year, even though she's 21 years old now. So When I am writing, we're mapping out the event. So I'm writing just the events. This is kind of one thing that doesn't have to be in order, or not in order, but not in complete sentences. So I'm going to say, first I'm going to number mine because that makes it easy for me to think about. I'm going to buy supplies. This is eggs and candy and baskets for the hunting. The filling of the eggs is hilarious because we sit around the kitchen table all together and we filled hundreds of eggs. Fill eggs around the table. We used to come here to school to hide the eggs, and that's what I'm going to be writing about. Travel to school and hide eggs. And we hid them in Seapod because that's where I used to teach. Travel to school and hide eggs in Seapod. I'm going to make that another thing here. We would count, these are important things. We count eggs as we hide them. And make that another event. Count them as they find them. Divide up the loot. Leave notes for the teachers. I'll tell you about that later. And then home to eat all the delicious candy and make dinner and watch a movie, and that's probably like 9 and 10. So I can go through this list. There are tons of details I can give you about each of these things, but that's like 10 things that happened in my story. Okay? And that's it for today. Not because I don't want you to have a lot to do, but because I want you to use the time that you do have to come up with these two things, the setting and just the mapping out of your event. The first this, then this, then this. Number your list. This isn't the writing. This isn't the complete sentences. This isn't the place for your details. This is a place to get your event in order. Okay, so you should be able to go back to yesterday and open the personal narrative planning sheet and yesterday's assignment and open it back up, and you should be able to pick up right where you left off yesterday. Okay? Always email me if you have trouble, okay?